where am I right now? Can anyone tell? It's pretty epic, right? This is the Gulf of California. I am on an island in the Gulf of California. We came out here to Bahia De Los Angeles. I obviously say that terribly, but some of our friends back home led us onto this organization, the Vermillion Sea Institute, actually, that does a lot of whale shark research. So basically this time of year, the whale sharks like to come into the Gulf of California and well, feed. We saw yesterday, which we have footage of that I will show you guys. We went and swam with, literally we saw, I think 10 or 11 whale sharks. Some of them were babies, so they were maybe 10 feet. I know you're probably, if you're not familiar with what a whale shark is, then you may think that sounds really big, but it actually is quite small. And so when we see the big ones, like yesterday we saw one that was 25 feet. It's huge. I got to swim with one that was about 20 feet, which, you know, when you just look at 20 feet on the ground, you think that's not really that big of a deal. That's not huge, but when you're in the water, especially in really deep blue water, you don't necessarily see the animal until it's pretty close to you. Now, it's because of the way that the colors and stuff on the animal and stuff, you know, they can sneak up on you and they move really fast. Their tails are huge, so when they're swimming, you're basically marathon sprinting with your flippers and your mask and stuff just to try and keep up with them. And we got lucky and we found this one that was really docile. And so I got to jump in the water with that one and get a little bit of footage and swim next to it for like 5 minutes or so. Not super long, but to be honest with you, it freaked me out. They eat plankton and you know, other like krill and stuff like that. You know, just little, they're filter feeders. They don't eat well, they may eat little fish if they get in the way of their mouth, but they don't eat me and you or anything that's large. And well, they're fish, but they're technically the biggest fish, at least that we know of. And they're majestic. They're really just all around these fascinating creatures that we genuinely have no clue about a lot of their lives. And that's because there's just not a lot of people willing to do the research and various other reasons. But like for instance, we don't really know where they give birth. We don't really know why they migrate, well, other than, you know, currents and sea temperatures and where the food is and stuff like that. But a lot of their lives and stuff, we just don't know anything about it. So these people with the Vermillion Sea Institute, they're trying to change that, obviously, just little by little over time. They're trying to collect as much data as they can to learn more about this fascinating creatures and the environment that they live in. But yeah, you guys will get to see some diving footage. You'll get to see some snorkeling footage. You'll get to see whale shark footage, a bunch of stuff. So stay tuned, that's coming up.
Citizen science programs, like the program that exists at Vermillion Sea Institute, are a great way for scientists to have a large amount of usable data at relatively low cost. Whale sharks in this area are able to be identified using the Wild Book for Whale Sharks, which is a global resource anyone can access and be able to pull data about these animals off of the internet and use it to create their own findings based on other factors like environmental findings. The Wild Book for Whale Sharks needs a specific set of pictures in order to be able to identify individual whale sharks. When you see anyone in the water on these videos, what we're trying to do is line up completely perpendicular with the side of the whale shark. Whale sharks have a number of different types of fins that are found on most fish species. The fin that's on their back is called their dorsal fin, and the fins on their sides, where our arms would be if we were looking at a human, are their pectoral fins. Now, what we need to see for the photos in order to identify these individuals are a clear view of the area between the last gill slit, which is where their gills end. For these guys, sharks, they have 5 gill slits. And then we need to see part of their pectoral fin. So you see when we're lining up, you have to be completely parallel, see the first spot and the last spot on the pectoral fin, or that arm fin, and that end gill slit. Then, using computer programming on the Wildbook app, we're able to have a computer measure the distance between the variety of spots that you find on the whale shark. And these are almost like an individual fingerprint and enable scientists to locate and identify specific sharks, much like a human fingerprint. In addition to looking for the identifying marks on the whale shark, we're looking for a few other things. One of those is to sex the whale shark to determine if it's male or female. To do that, you have to go completely underneath the end of the shark. So as you can see one of the scientists doing right now, she's trying to go all the way underneath that tail and get a clear picture from underneath the whale shark, which isn't as easy as it looks. These guys are very fast. Now, we did also do things like look at their morphometrics. So ideally, you want to get a length on these animals, which we can do using a rope. And then what I'm doing here is looking for any identifying marks, like on the ends of fins or anything like boat strikes. Those scars and other identifying marks can be used to monitor specific whale shark health over different sightings throughout its life. Now, these were mostly males, and they were mostly juveniles. Whale sharks can get much larger, but the largest one in this video, which was the one that we've been looking at, is about 25 to 28 feet in length.
That is a big ass fish. So in case you guys were not aware of this, my girlfriend does a lot of the filming in this vlog. And I obviously do a lot of it myself as well, but whenever you see footage in this particular video that looks like someone knows what they're doing, it's probably from her camera angle. Because I honestly don't really know how to snorkel as nearly as well as she does. Obviously, she's a diver. She does that for a living, you know. So she's gonna know what she's doing a lot better than me. But the voiceover that you guys just heard was my girlfriend. Obviously, she knows way more about this stuff than I do, so she volunteered to do a little voiceover for me to kind of explain what we were doing there. So thank you for that. So anyways, the footage that you guys just saw there was footage that we took on the first day. We ran into so many whale sharks. It was absolutely incredible. I have a ton more whale shark footage. They kind of all look about like what I put on there though, so I thought it would be just sort of redundant just to keep adding more and more and more whale shark footage that kind of looks like the same shark. You guys don't know the difference, so I didn't. But if you guys would like to see more of that, let me know in the comments. We have about 2 hours of footage. I only use obviously like 20 minutes of it for this. If you guys want more, I could do maybe some footage that is just like music with diving and stuff like that. Just let me know. Anyway, so the next day footage that you guys are going to see is when we went snorkeling near the base of a volcano. I don't remember the name of the volcano off the top of my head. I'm sure somebody from the area will be able to recognize the spot that we're at and say, oh yeah, that's here. So if you're watching this and you know where this is, you know, enlighten us. I don't remember, sorry. I should probably, that's another thing I need to get better at, but lesson learned again. So you guys are gonna see some snorkeling footage coming up of this incredible spot we're at, and then some drone footage at the end of the day as the sun was about to set. So hopefully you guys enjoy this footage, and I hope that it brings you at least a fraction of the happiness that we felt while we were there.
tossed in like a castaway. What we wanted, not what we thought we wanted. Tossed in, you couldn't see it coming. What we needed, not what we thought we needed. Don't give up, don't give in. Waiting patiently from where riches flow. My heart is sure to follow. Over here, you can see much clearer. What you wanted was always only what we needed. Won't give up, won't give in. Take everything we have and let the new begin. Won't give up, won't give in. Take everything we have and let the new begin. Take everything we have and let the new begin.
what you guys are about to see is a night dive, well, snorkel, that my girlfriend and a couple of the other people on the trip with us took. So it's not a ton of footage there just because it was, you know, it's obviously hard to get any kind of real footage at night underwater with a GoPro because they don't work very well in low light. But they were able to pull some pretty cool shots out of it. I think they were anyways. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these next couple clips. I do have some more night stuff, so if you're interested in seeing some more of that, let me know as well. I can always post a few more clips. Oh wow, you're just getting good pictures.
There are various dolphins you can pick.
There's a bait ball. All the dolphins, birds, and everything are going crazy right now.
So a lot of times the way that they hunt is they can do things like make bubble nets, where they'll swim in a big circle and create a bunch of bubbles and trap fish in it, almost like how we would use a net.
Hey buddy, how's it going? Is it breakfast time? So that's all of the footage that I had for this particular episode for you guys. Like I said earlier, we do have over 2 hours of footage. I think it was like 200 gigs worth of SD cards filled up. It was a lot. So if you guys want to see some more, let me know. I will definitely compose, maybe like an episode that's just music and some clips from this or something like that, and call it like B-roll or something. I know I'm going to put together some blooper stuff from when we were collecting data with the whale sharks, so that will come a little bit later. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, like it, let me know in the comments. I love interacting with people, especially people that aren't my regular friends. And let me know what else you'd like to see. Is there something more of the shots that I'm getting that you would like to see more of? Would you like to see more dialogue? I know someone on the last video said that they would like to see more dialogue of me explaining. I intended to do that. Ran out of storage. So hopefully the next one will be a little bit better. But I appreciate the feedback nonetheless. Keep it coming. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. We got a trip planned in December. That's going to be super big. But we've also got a few trips, little trips planned for weekends between here and there. So hopefully you guys will get to see some more from me within a few weeks. Again, I work a full-time job. This is completely for fun for me. There's nothing about this that is any kind of like paid thing or anything like that. You know, obviously I only have like 30 subscribers right now. But I do love doing it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It really is. So hopefully you guys will continue to watch the videos despite the length of time in between them. And if not, then, adios. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.